moving all the way from September 12th, which I was excited for because I was like, oh shit, fight's a month away. They're moving it all the way to November 28th. But with that, more information has come out about it, including the fact that originally it was going to be an exhibition with no judges, no winner, nothing. And now they're going to have a winner score for the fight. There's going to be a championship belt given out for somebody. I'm assuming it's going to be the WBC because when is it not? And then they also announced the full undercard. Jake Paul, Nate Robinson is a co-main. Badou Jack taking on Blake McKellen. At light heavyweight, Vidal Riley of KSI fame taking on Rashad Coulter, the former UFC light heavyweight. One of my personal faves. If you guys, Rashad Coulter only had 4 fights in the UFC, and they were some of the most entertaining ones. Most entertaining 4-fight stint. Chase Sherman was a banger. That was a fight of the night. Taito Iwasa was an awesome fight. Chris De La Rocha was an awesome fight. And then Hughes Yazong, he ended up getting cut after that one, though. But he ended up winning that one, so that was weird. Anyways, though, what are your thoughts on all of the changes and moving the card and adding Vidal and having a title belt? It's really strange. But what are your thoughts on it, man?
Dude, it's honestly must watch. You know, like all jokes aside, there is an extreme amount of entertainment value. I mean, you know, they have Jake on there. I mean, that's perfect with everything that's been going on with, you know, the YouTuber fights, and now they're having a professional athlete out there, Nate. And then, you know, Vidal, people know him from the camp, from KSI's camp. And, I mean, Vidal is a legit boxer at the end of the day. You know, we don't ever realize that. But Vidal's a young, what is he, like 22, 23, like stupid young guy he himself is trying to find some success in boxing and is now with the money team, right? He signed with the money team.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, he's fighting former UFC fighter. You know, it's great entertainment, man. And Badou Jack, which is actually like a professional boxer, you know, like
really good. One of the top light heavyweights in the world.
Yeah, so there is good all around as entertainment value. I know that, you know, originally the first date they had I heard that they were trying to get a Canelo fight on that same, but the only issue was it's like, whoa, how's that going to work? Because Canelo's fighting that day, and now this Mike Tyson you know, boxing match going down. How's that going to work? So I wonder if that had any influence in it. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard the news that Canelo was going to be on it, but apparently he's no longer going to be fighting that date. And apparently a lot of the reason that they're moving the card is because of more of a demand, and they're going to have the pay-per-view on, you know, they're getting more broadcasters, and they're honestly, them trying to figure all this shit out in a month was never feasible anyway. I mean, the fact that they announced it in like early August and it was happening in September, that's not feasible from a new promotion that's upstarting in Triller Vids, which is the name of the promotion that's doing it, because it's like some app. It's like some TikTok competitor, whatever the fuck. I'm too old for that stuff. No, but I'm a straight up boomer, bro. I can't help it. No. Yeah, man. So that was just not feasible. But listen, man, they had me and then they lost me. I know that the California State Athletic Commission, Andy Foster, they said they did not want to do this for the fight. They didn't want to do that for the fight. They said it was not going to be a real fight. And, you know, Mike, like, I kind of felt bad because I'm like, man, they're for real coming out here just trying to persuade people from buying the pay-per-view. That's literally what they were trying to do. Like, what happened was, like, you know, they were promoting the fight, and then Andy Foster came out and said, it's not going to be a real fight. These guys are just going to be moving around. And I felt bad for me. They're like, man, they're shitting all over this fight. What's the point of it? Like, what's the point of me watching it if you're not going to allow them to actually do anything? That's ridiculous. And then, you know, I'm assuming Mike got mad because I saw an interview. He was like, man, we're fucking savages in there, man. How you gonna fucking take that away from us, man? How you gonna say that about that? And, like, you know, he was upset about it. And
that was pretty good.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
And it wasn't offensive either.
It wasn't offensive. I'm glad. You know, he's the most ferocious. He's the hardest hitting. You know, I'm a fucking savage.
Now I'm offended.
No, but
I'm offended for Mike.
Please don't kill me, Mike. He's too busy fighting sharks.
I saw that.
Yeah, I saw that too, but that was actually pretty entertaining. Anyways, back to the story. They said that, like, it's not gonna be a real fight, and now they're actually gonna have judges. It's gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna be happening in California anymore. I heard rumblings that that's not gonna happen in California. Maybe that's why they're moving it. But I know that it's gonna be sanctioned by an actual athletic commission. I know that it's actually going to be scored. I don't know if it's going to be an actual fight anymore. I'm not sure if it's going to be an exhibition or if it's going to be an actual fight.
No headgear.
No headgear for sure. I know that, and they're actually going to score it. So thank God there's actually a winner on this shit. Because I know that, like,
So it's going on the record.
Yeah, I don't know if I think it's going to go on the record. I think.
Man.
I mean,
that's crazy.
The way that the press release I got, like, the way it got described is it's going to be an actual licensed bout with a judges scoring it and a championship belt given to the winner. That sounds like it's a real fight. I don't know if that's just them saying it's an exhibition, kind of in the Floyd Mayweather Nasukawa style. But I don't really know. But at the very least, it's more than what Andy Foster, who hates fun, was going to do, and basically stop the fight if anybody gets cut or if they go too hard and there's going to be no judges. So I'm glad they're not doing that. And I think adding Vidal to the card is going to help it a lot. Because he's a legit boxer. He's a very good prospect. And Rashad Coulter is of UFC fame. Straight up banger, dude. I'm happy for that guy. I'm happy he's getting a payday. But
got to.
Is there anything else
Vidal making, dude? That's what I want to know.
Huh? How much Vidal's making?
I wonder how much all these guys are making.
Well, it's going to come out if they're fighting in California. In Cali, so. I believe they release the purse numbers.
That's just the purse.
Yeah, that's just the purse. But regardless, man, I'm hyped to see it because like the fact that like they had me and then they lost because they were changing it and it was like it's not gonna be an actual fight. Now if they're actually gonna let these dudes fight, I'm hyped, man. Like it's gonna be a freak show. It's probably gonna be, I'm assuming Mike's gonna gas out in 17 seconds.
Same.
I don't care, honestly though. It's let them actually fight. What's the point of them just going in there, and if they go too hard, you're going to stop it. So I believe it's going to be an actual fight. Maybe I'm reading the press release